Let me tell you what we're doing here. We're redoing our laundry room, new tile and everything. And we're putting in new cabinets, and I will tell you what that is in a second. So here's the cabinet. I put the first coat of paint on. I'm spraying it with one of those airless sprayers. And I just did like a mist coat, just to get some coverage on there. The next coat, this is dry. The next coat's gonna be, I'm gonna put it on heavier. This tape is pretty crappy, it's not sticking. And then this here, we have front load washer and dryer. And we're going to put the washer and dryer on top of this pedestal that we built. And under here is going to be some storage for whatever we want to put there. Laundry detergent, whatever. We'll figure it out later. But that's just made out of 2x4s, some plywood, and some 4x4s. So that's that. I put one coat on here too. Hey, there's some grass on here. I gotta knock that off. Look at that. So, what took the most of the time was taping up this cabinet and then spraying it. I mean, literally, to spray this, the mist coat right here, that was like maybe 5 minutes. But I'm gonna put the next coat on, and I'm gonna film it and show you what I'm doing. I'm using a 313 tip. Recommended a 315, but the store didn't have it, so 313 is what I'm using. Now I'm putting it on a little bit thicker. Well, that's the second coat. After I finish painting all this, I'll probably maybe do 3 coats. But then I gotta flip these over. You can see these are the doors. I have to paint those 3 times too. So, I'm gonna let this dry. It says this paint needs to dry for like 2 hours. So I'm gonna go do something else. Let me show you the setup. I got this fan sucking the whatever out, the exhaust out. So we got this Sherwin-Williams urethane trim enamel, and I have this airless paint sprayer. That's it. I'm gonna go do something else for a couple hours while this dries. Alright, here goes coat number 3, the second heavy coat. And I'm going to put one coat, a light coat, on the 2 fronts of the doors. And this piece here, I think that's done. I put 2 good heavy coats on there, it looks pretty good. But anyway, here we go. All right, I wanted to show you this. I painted this base here, and then we put the dryer, and then the red one is the washer on top of it. So I don't know how much it weighs. It weighs a ton, Originally, we put some sliders on the bottom because we wanted to be able to still move this whole unit around to get behind it or do whatever. And originally, we just used these little sliders here. And it just crushed the heck out of it, and it barely moved. I mean, it took a lot to move this thing with these sliders on. I think I had like 6 of these sliders on there. So I came up with an idea. Back on the jet skis, they would have like nylon runners. So you get the jet ski up on top of it, or for boats, it would be on the bunks. So I came up with an idea of trying to put like some kind of nylon on the bottom so we'd be able to slide it. And I was looking for those bunks in there. They were expensive. So what I wound up doing was, I think this bunks was like $40 for like 2 strips. This is very similar material, plastic. It's a cutting board. And it was, I don't know how wide it was, 12 inches, whatever it was, I don't know. And what I did was, I cut 1-inch pieces out of that cutting board, and double-sided tape. This one, it doesn't fit under there, so I put double-sided tape along here. I had some double-sided tape, like for put a spoiler on a car or something like that. And then I lifted it up. I got this furniture lifter, which I didn't think would work, but it actually did. So you stick it under there, and you just lift up. And I lifted it up and slid these under with the double-sided tape, so it sticks to the bottom of the pedestal. And now, I mean, it's still very heavy to move, but it moves with a lot less effort. It might mar up the tile, I'm not sure, once I push it back, but it moves fairly easily. A lot less effort than if it didn't have that on there. So the other thing that I also, because when you cut this, it leaves sharp edges, and I just sanded down all the edges, made them like a little bit round, because I figured when it's rolling around, it was getting stuck on the in the tile. See? So I sanded down so it would go over there. Anyway, that was just a little quick thing I just wanted to take a video of and show you the final product of this thing being painted. So here you go, here's the cabinet I painted. Put these handles on it. Looks like a spigot. Thought that was kind of cool. And then this here, I just I took this wood and built the thing. I got to tighten a little more because it just falls down. Piece of 1 by there, another piece of 1 by here, and then screw it here. This, if I tighten this down a little more, it'll stop it from going up and down. There you go. And then I use my car dollies right there to move this thing around. It moves around with no problem at all. So it's made for lifting a car. It moves this without an issue. Alrighty, that's an update on the house projects. The room's coming along. I'm working on the walls. We don't know what color it's going to be yet, but I'm trying to touch up all. I mean, I don't know why there's so many holes. Holes here, holes there, all on the wall. This one up here. I'm still missing. We got to take some back here. There's 2 here. There's one behind the refrigerator, but it's getting there. It's slow because this is a working laundry room too. So, but I want to get that done. I want to put the sink back in here. All right. I'll give you an update when it's finished. Alright, I just wanted to come in here and show you the finished product of the laundry room. I got the laundry going right now. Anyway, there's the cabinet I painted. Put a butcher block countertop, painted it. We did this wood paneling all along behind there. Painted the walls gray. You see that we got fixed almost all of the holes. I just realized this wall didn't get the holes fixed. So anyway, we might put a shelf up here eventually, maybe go all the way across, maybe halfway, instead of putting stuff on top of the washer and dryer. we'll have a shelf up there. And there's the pedestal. Everything works pretty good. We had to do one little thing sometimes when the washer's going, it vibrates back and forth a little bit, and the whole pedestal was moving. So I just got a piece of wood, and I just jammed it in here between the pedestal and the wall, and that stops it from moving. Well, it stops from moving that way. It still moves a little bit, but there's a tiny gap right there. But left a little spot here, put the garbage can, put a board with wheels, slides back and forth. There it is. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video about some home improvements. We did the laundry room. I have some other videos coming out soon about the bathrooms we've redone. We're just waiting to finish up the bathroom totally so I can post a video. But yeah, just a little bit of spraying, and I mean, seems like it worked out pretty well. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and remember to like and share. I appreciate it. See you. Bye.